Vice President Mike Pence is clearly interested in replacing Joe Biden. However, for the time being, the probable Republican nominee for 2024 might have helped the president. Additionally, he may have rendered one final favor to his former employer, Donald Trump. The controversy surrounding Biden's attempts to justify his ownership of such material from his own vice presidency was eased by the discovery of classified documents in Pence's Indiana residence, which was first reported by CNN on Tuesday. Pence became the most well-liked person in the White House on that day. One difference was that the secret document narrative now had a new frontman. As a result of his claim of moral superiority over Biden when the president was criticized for keeping papers and the Indiana Republican declared he didn't have any, Pence was subjected to derision and allegations of hypocrisy. In contrast to the more destructive connection that has been made between Biden and Trump for days, who seem to be in far more difficulty over his classified papers storm, advisors Biden's jumped at the chance to make between the president's behavior and that of Pence. And the similarity appears reasonable at first glance. Even while the White House's handling of the situation has been slow and occasionally confusing to the public, neither Pence nor Biden appeared to hinder investigations once small batches of documents were found at their houses. When the substance was discovered, both gave it back. Each may claim that the material was accidentally transferred to their residences. One person said the Pence situation was a useful example of another former vice president handling problems that came up during a transition out of office, according to CNN chief White House correspondent Phil Mattingly. The insider also mentioned that Pence had previously stated, like Biden, that he was unaware of having any secret documents. Trump, in contrast, possessed a large number of documents, claimed ownership of them, appeared to conceal his possessions, accused the FBI of planting evidence, and even weirdly asserted that he had the authority to declassify them with a single thought. Trump tries to take advantage of Pence's discomfort. But even though it is obvious that the Pence revelations benefit Biden, they also unintentionally give Trump a political advantage. This is due to the fact that many voters who are not familiar with the specifics of the document story may find it challenging to distinguish between the subtleties of the three situations. It appears that such finds are no big problem or that everyone involved is equally to blame the more such stashes are discovered and the more top current and past executive branch officials are implicated. There still seem to be strong legal arguments to support the idea that Trump's decision to keep hundreds of documents after leaving office, along with his attempts to prevent their return and impede the inquiry, may have crossed the line into criminal activity. However, the Justice Department's eventual conclusion could be jeopardized by the expanding documents controversy and the revelations regarding other leaders. Even false allegations that Trump is being singled out and treated unfairly will be exploited by the former president to support his assertions that he is a target of political persecution. Given that he has already announced his bid for president in 2024, the stakes are particularly volatile. While the White House also attempted to separate Biden from the legal snafu of his predecessor, Pence, Trump was eager to attempt to link his own situation to that of Pence. For at least one day, Trump set aside his rage over Pence's defiance in allowing Congress to certify Biden's victory in the 2020 presidential election, which caused their breakup, and he raced to his formerly obedient subordinate's defense. Mike Pence is a blameless individual. Never in his life did he intentionally do anything dishonest. Just let him be. On his Truth Social network, Trump posted. Meanwhile, sources close to the former president told CNN's Zachary Cohen and Kristen Holmes that they think the controversy surrounding Biden and Pence's paperwork makes it more difficult for the